Alrighty. So, yeah, cool. No viewers yet. Hopefully there'll be some soon. How y'all doing? So the video is pretty much self-explanatory. I mean the title, and we're gonna be first in order to teach you how to draw all these things, the sharks and the ghosts. I'm gonna teach you how to draw scrolls, and it's one of my favorite things to draw. So I hope you guys enjoy it too. I've had a request come in uh, to draw a shark, and I think you guys will like this shark that I'm gonna do. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos, uh, the live videos, the way it happens, just the way that the camera is set up and stuff, and I can't really change this yet until I get some more equipment and stuff for my YouTube channel. The way it's working right now is that the video is going to be like reversed. So if you're on a tablet, you can probably just like flip it around and it'll work real well. But I think it's generally still pretty easy to see what I'm doing and kind of follow along. I apologize for this. This is kind of annoying, but it's just the way it is right now. So, yeah. So, like I said, we're gonna draw some scrolls, and let's see. I'm sorry I haven't been doing much videos yet lately because, well, I tried to do one and it took me a long time and stuff, but it didn't really work. And right now I'm just trying to find a good page on my sketchbook because I finished it and I'm too lazy to go into the other room to get my other sketchbook, so. Okay. So we're going to start out just with a very simple scroll and just draw a foreshortened circle. And you can use this to draw so many things. You can use it to draw like fins and stuff that curl up like, and just like roses. In fact, I'll draw a quick rose today too. So bring 2 lines down. About like that. And I like to kind of taper it in a little bit right here. Just kind of make it slanted right there and then kind of straighten out just a little bit. So taper it. And then you're going to draw the curved line to show how it's round. So basically right here you're drawing another foreshortened circle, but you're not showing the inside because you can't see that. And as I go, I'm gonna like make a few announcements. You guys can see first of all, right? Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in the camera just a little bit. All right. Now, we got that. Go ahead and darken your side lines a little bit. When you're blocking in a drawing like this, you draw very lightly until you get a line that you like and you know you're going to keep that line. And that's when you darken it in. And right here in the middle, I'm actually going to erase part of this line and just draw like a little squiggly thing. I'm not very good at this yet, but it's something that my artist teacher, Mark Kistler, does, and it just looks amazing. I'm going to show you guys a picture. It's really cool. He did this in my drawing journal once. Let's see if I can find it. I'll have to do a video sometime just showing you guys my drawing journal. There it is. Okay. So look at this picture and look at his scroll fish thing. Look how he has these little wrinkle things right here in the middle, and he actually only does it like right there. But I really just that looks so good. It has like a little wrinkle, and it gives it a lot of character, and I really like that. Now I gotta find my page. Great, I lost it. Ah, there it is. Okay, so I think it's just kind of like that or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna make it a straight line for now until I get better at that. Maybe you guys can do that a little bit better than I can. So now we're gonna draw the inside of the scroll, and it's gonna come around like that. I'm not gonna draw all the way around. I'm going to start in like the middle right there, come around, and start to go in before that point right there. I need to make sure that this touches that corner right there, and then kind of comes in a little bit, and comes in a little bit more. And I actually don't like that, the way it kind of comes out right there. So I'm going to make this side a little bit shorter than that side and have it wrap around to there. You might want to draw, instead of drawing just one foreshortened circle right there, you might want to draw several foreshortened circles like so. And then take it around. Then come in. Then come in again. And there's a little spiral. That's a little bit of a slower but kind of easier way to do it. For now, I'm just going to stick with this way and take one more little curve in there. And now here comes the really part that makes it really 3D and cool looking. I'm going to take the corner and pull down. Take this corner, pull down. This corner, pull down, and pull down. Now we are going to not on the curved edges. So right here, you see these are the curved edges where it goes around, right? I'm not going to do it right there, but on the edges where it just ends, I'm going to draw little triangles to make it look like it's really old. Here's another one right here. Some are going to be big and some are going to be small. That's planned randomness. Your eye really likes just that look of natural and stuff like that. And you're going to draw another one right there. I'm going to make that one a smaller one. And do another little one right there. Excuse me for just a minute, please. Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to add another one right there. I'm going to make that one a little bit bigger, but you won't be able to see all of it. So it'll just be kind of like a trapezoid. Here we go. So you guys like that look? I'm gonna add a couple more down here. One right there. Sometimes you can draw like really long, jagged ones like that. But when you do that, you have to add in the little roll of paper behind it and dark it in back there. Now we're gonna add in the shading. But actually, first, before we do that, I'm gonna do something because my drawing, as you can see, is just kind of messy. So there's like some extra lines there, and it just doesn't look quite right. So I'm gonna take my eraser and very lightly, I'm just gonna go over it. Just not pressing very hard at all. And go down following the edges. Now that I've done that, I can redraw these edges that I kind of erased. And now they have a real nice and smooth and clean look to them. While I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you guys about basically the person who taught me how to do almost all of this. His name is Mark Kistler. He has a YouTube channel too. And he's a professional drawer. He draws and he has a lot of fun with it, and he's like, he has the best job ever. And he just loves it, loves it, loves it. And he's extremely good at drawing 3D. He's created several books, and he has several like websites and stuff that you can go to and learn about it. And I just really recommend him. He's helping me a little bit with creating my drawing channel, giving me some tips. I put the link to his channel down below. I know he wouldn't mind. And he has a dream of teaching hundreds and thousands of people to draw, because he knows how much joy it brings people to just be able to create things. And it's just it's really nice feeling. And so he has his YouTube channel, and he wants like 100,000 or 200,000 subscribers. And he's just a really cool guy. You guys should check it out. Like I said, I left the link to his channel down below. So yeah, check that out. Okay, so now I'm adding the shading, and I'm coming down the side because the sun is coming from up here. So I shaded this side in here, this side in here, this side in here, and now I'm doing this side right here. So it's dark back here, and it gets lighter as it comes out. Okay, I like that. Now I'm going to take out one of the handiest tools besides a pencil in drawing, the stump, or the stompy, as I call it. And just blend it out. And blend this. It gets lighter as it goes that way. And the same with this. And this one back here goes lighter as it goes that way. Does that make sense to you guys? I know it's kind of small, so I'll do it right here. bring these sides down. Okay, so first I'm going to add a little bit of pencil right here. Making it get lighter as it comes out. Then I'm going to do it right here. Same thing, except it gets lighter as it comes that way, because the sun's from over here, and so the darkest part is going to be right here, and the same right here. The darkest part is going to be right here. So as it comes out, it gets lighter. And same right here. And right here, it's going to be the same like as right there. And then right here, it's going to be the same right there again. And I'll take my stomp, and I'll blend it to give it that nice smooth and shadowy feeling. So if you guys practice this a lot, it should become kind of second nature to you. Oh, and right here, I'm going to add some shadow. Coming down. And the same right here. Because these are blocking the light down there, so the light doesn't hit right there, so there's a little shadow. And I'm going to blend these just a little bit. Like that. Okay, so now that I've taught you kind of how to draw scrolls, we're going to draw a rose, which is basically the same concept. So you can either use the method, of the three circles, or however many layers you want to have. You can either do that or just the one circle and the spiral. I'm going to use the one circle thing again, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than my scroll here, because I know that was kind of small. So here's my foreshortened circle. And then I'm going to draw kind of a cup, like the bottom of a cup coming down, or a teacup or a bowl or something. Right under that, I'm going to draw a little bump. Can you guys still see that? Yeah. And then under that, I'm just going to draw a line for the stem. You can have it in whatever direction, but I'm running out of room, so I'm going to do it like this. There you go. Now, here we start with the spiral. I'm gonna end it right. I'm gonna end it right here this time. So this part is gonna be a little bit further down, right here, and it's gonna come around like that. And then right here, you're gonna see the other layer, like so. So the line coming down right here is just gonna be kind of jagged, going down to right there, and then it's gonna kind of have a cut right there. This line's going to be very smooth. So is this one. Now I'm going to erase this line of the foreshortened circle. And I'm actually going to bring, I think I put this, the other circle too far down. I'm actually going to bring it up. And I'm going to see how that works. I'm just going to keep it inside of this. So I'm not going to bring it all the way out like I have it. I'm going to keep it inside. And it connects to this. Then I'm going to have another little fold in there. And I don't want these two lines to be parallel because that can be confusing. So I'm going to bring it back a little bit. To right there. Now, I'm going to bring these lines down just like we did in the other drawing. And I don't like this to be divided like that, like I had it. And this is what drawing's about, guys. It's trial and error, really. You look at this one line that you made and you say, do I like that? Is that good? And if you don't, then you change it. Now, some people draw with a pen. I don't. It kind of makes me nervous, and you can't change it or block things in like I do. So I like to draw with a pencil. I'm not saying that you shouldn't draw with a pen if that's how you feel comfortable. I have another artist friend named Mark Wayne Adams, and he draws with a pen, and he is amazing with it. It's amazing, and I've practiced his way a little bit too, and I like it too. And you can still kind of sort of block it in the way he does it. He uses, let me see if I can, here, I'll show you one of his drawings. All the way back. He did that dragon right there. And he is very talented. He started drawing when he was very young, and he uses the colored pen to block it in, and then he uses the black pen to make a defining line, because your eye follows the darker line automatically. So here's one of his drawings, and you can see he used the orange one to kind of just make the lines, show where he was going to do stuff, and then he used the black one to, make all the details. Then he took the orange one to add scales and shading and stuff like that. So that's a good way of art too, and I've practiced that, and I like that too. And so just you use whatever you're comfortable with. There's no real way of doing it. So while I'm doing this, I have another announcement to make. I am starting another channel with my friend Joshua. It's going to be called Jasher's Nature. So write this down if you want to. If you guys really like animals, then this is the channel for you, especially creepy crawlies. It's mostly a boys channel, but if any girls like creepy crawlies too, you're welcome. And so Jasher's Nature, like that, we're just mixing our two names together, and we're gonna be, it's like a 2-person blog, just stuff about animals. We haven't done the first video yet. We've tried, but things have fell through. We will be doing that pretty soon, hopefully. But yeah, Jasher's Nature, and that'll be a cool channel. I've been wanting to do that for a little while. And we both love snakes and stuff, so this is just kind of a good channel and idea and opportunity for us. So if you guys like that sort of stuff, check that out. And I might be doing some relating videos to the ones on Jasher's Nature. So yeah, and so just bring it around, and you can see that we're tapering it too. tapering it means just kind of bringing it in. You see I kind of come off down at the angle and do it right there. So gonna redefine this line right here. Then we're gonna add some nice thorns. It's gonna look cool. So you can choose your type of thorn. You can have a thorn like this, like a kind of a cactus prickle or something, and that always looks really cool. And there's also thorns like this that's more realistic for a rose. And plus there's, I've gotten creative and I've done quote unquote thorns like that. I'll show you a picture that I did that uses all three of those. Here it is. So right here I drew a bunch of monsters and stuff, and this, so you see right here I have the kind of the rose thorns, that's the little two curved lines, and these I have kind of more sharper, just kind of, they're still triangles, but they're more sharp and line-like, if you know what I mean. And this weird one right here, I really went crazy with that. I just made square thorns, if that's a thing. It's not a thing, but it looked cool. Anyways, yeah, you can do any one of those. If you want it just to look kind of cool and weird, and you can do the square ones. And if you want to look very prickly, like a cactus, you can do like the lines, or maybe more just like that or something. And you can also do the more rosy ones. I'm going to do the rose ones. I have a couple right here. Planned randomness, some big, some small. I'm going to do one in the middle right there, like that. It's kind of foreshortened. And yeah, just planned randomness, and have them some short and fat, and some tall and skinny, and some in the middle, and some right here, and big and small and whatnot. And you just end up with a really cool looking result. And I'm going to have a little peekaboo one coming behind there. Okay, and that's I like that rose. I'm going to have a leaf coming out right here just real fast. And I don't really have time to go into this, but it's a lot like the scrolls, really. You have a little foreshortened circle right there, and you go in a little bit, and then you draw the thickness, and then you have some thickness right there, and then you kind of come in and go in like that. And I have a congruent line right there, and I don't like that. That's very confusing. So I'm going to erase that and draw another little one right there instead. And right here, I'm going to have another, well, actually right here, congruent with it, I'm going to have another one right here, and it's just going to kind of go off the page. You guys still see that? Yeah. Okay, good. And I'm going to draw that line through them. And you can see that I'm kind of sticking closer to this side. That's because you can see more of this side of the leaf than you can of that side. And that one's this part's going to be kind of closer to this side. And then up here, I'm going to start sticking to the other side some. So I'm gonna go like that, and right here, do that. Now we're gonna add shading real fast. Don't have much time. Trying to keep this within 30 minutes or an hour or something. And I know I'm going fast, but that's because you guys should be able to do the shading on your own and not just copy every little line. All right, take my Stompy, bring it down over there, a little bit further right here, darker as it goes back. And a little bit of separating shadow right here. There we go. And a little bit of a separating shadow right here. There we go. And now I'm going to have a cast shadow down here from the rose, and just a regular shading down here. And a little bit of shading. So right there. And down like this. Under the leaf. Under that leaf. Stompy it. And there you go. There's your rose. You can add the little tears if you want to. I'll add just a few of them. There we go. One right here too.